Freestyle relay. Swimming in lane number 1, WashU Club Swim. In lane number 2, Georgia Tech. In lane number 3, Charlotte Club Swimming. In lane number 4, your top seed, UNC Club Swimming. In lane number 5, Cal Poly. In lane number 6, Grand Canyon University. In lane number 7, Colorado. And in lane number 8, rounding out your fastest heat, Florida State. This is heat number 8 of the women's 4x200 yard freestyle relay. Madam Referee. Once again, this is a timed final event. Michigan earlier this morning set the bar to beat at 7:58.88. The CCS and national record in this event were set back in 2019 by Georgia Tech in a time of 7:43.46. At the 100, Grand Canyon off to an early lead, 55-7. $50 left here for your first swimmers of this group of 4. It's still Grand Canyon out in the lead. Cal Poly in second, Colorado behind them in third. Coming up on the first exchange. Close field. Cal Poly and Florida State, your top 2. Second swimmers in the water. UNC Chapel Hill, Cal Poly, and Florida State, your top 3. Right behind those 3 is Colorado. Cal Poly looking to extend their lead a little bit here. Florida State and Grand Canyon, though, right there. Cal Poly really starting to put some distance on the field here. Grand Canyon and Florida State fighting hard for second. Third swimmers are now in the water for all 8 teams. Your top 2 are still Cal Poly and Grand Canyon. UNC and FSU fighting hard for third. Colorado's there in the mix too. Grand Canyon starting to make up some of that lost ground on Cal Poly. Are they going to be able to catch up? It's Cal Poly still in the lead. Last 50 for these swimmers in the water. Final swimmers getting ready to dive in. Here we go, down to the final exchange. It's Cal Poly and Grand Canyon out in front, followed closely by UNC Chapel Hill, Colorado, and Florida State. "100 yards left for your leaders." There is a huge battle for third shaping up. Looks like it's a 3 or 4-way fight for third. Out in front, it's Cal Poly. In second, Grand Canyon. Final 50 yards for your leaders. Cal Poly's going to be right on the line for a new CCS record. Make some noise. Let's get these ladies home. And your unofficial winner, finishing in a time of 7:48.40, Cal Poly. Finishing in second place in a time of 7:53.91, Grand Canyon. And your unofficial third place winner, finishing in a time of 7:57.8, Georgia Tech. Your top qualifier swimming in lane number 4, Georgia Tech. Swimming in lane number 5, Cal Poly. Swimming in lane number 6, Liberty. In lane number 7, Michigan. And rounding out your top heat in lane number 8 is Colorado. This is your fastest heat in event number 2, the men's 4x200 freestyle relay. Madam Referee. Your CCS and national meet record were set back in 2023 by Liberty in a time of 6:42.74. And your fastest time coming into finals tonight was set by Florida State in a time of 6:54.12. At the 100 mark, Purdue off to an early start. Tyson Tucci out in 47.6. It's still Tyson Tucci from Purdue out in the lead. This is their final 50. Second swimmers are getting ready to dive in. Some serious outside smoke in this heat. It's Purdue, Colorado, and Cal Poly, your top 3 at the first exchange. 140s across the board from these first athletes. Cal Poly, your new leader after the second swimmers have finished their first 50. Cal Poly, Purdue, and Colorado are your top 3 at 300 yards. At 350, it's still Cal Poly, Purdue in second, and Georgia Tech in lane number 4, sneaking up to third. Third swimmers are about to enter the water. Cal Poly, Georgia Tech, and Purdue are your top 3. Lots of strategy to think about here. This is the chess match of relays, the longest relay we have in our meet lineup. Cal Poly really starting to open up that lead a little bit more. The battle for second. Georgia Tech and Georgia are fighting it out for second place. As your third swimmers hit their halfway mark. Final 50 here for the third leg. Final 50. Cal Poly still out in front. Georgia has taken the edge over Georgia Tech. Last swimmers getting ready to enter the water. Cal Poly is still your leader. It's going to be a close fight for second and third to round out our podium. Georgia and Georgia Tech in second and third as the final swimmers enter the water. It's still Cal Poly out in front with Georgia over Georgia Tech for second and third. Let's keep an eye on that record, 6:42.74. Coming down to it, this is going to be the final 50 for Cal Poly. Georgia and Georgia Tech within half a second, fighting hard for second and third to round out your podium. Let's make some noise and bring these guys home. And your unofficial winner, finishing in a time of 6:38.22, which is a new CCS and meet record in lane number 5, is Cal Poly. We will now be presenting our awards for events number 1 and 2, the women's and men's 4x200 yard freestyle relay. Here are your top 3 finishers from events number 1 and 2, the men's and women's 4x200 yard freestyle relay. In third place, finishing in a time of 7:57.83, Georgia Tech. Your silver medalist in the women's 4x200 yard freestyle relay, finishing in a time of 7:53.91, Grand Canyon. And your 2026 College Club Swimming National Champions in event number 1. The women's 4x200 yard freestyle relay won this event in a time of 7:48.40, Cal Poly. Congratulations, swimmers. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 2, the men's 4x200 yard freestyle relay. Finishing in third with a time of 6:44.06, Georgia Tech. Finishing in second place with a time of 6:43.32, the University of Georgia. And your 2026 champions in event number 2, the men's 4x200 yard freestyle relay, won this event in a new CCS and national meet record time of 6:38.22, Cal Poly. Congratulations, swimmers. And now we'll turn our attention back to the pool For your finals in event number 3, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Madam Referee. This is your C final. Swimming in lane number 1, Rachel Stoffer. In lane 2, Arlie Amspoker. In lane 3, Claire Hamula. In lane 4, Addie Donnet. In lane 5, Sarah Yukich. In lane 6, Alden Zerkli. In lane 7, Kate Whitholes. And in lane 8, Sydney Harjulik. Even field after the first 50. Arlie Amspoker of Bowling Green out to a small lead. Is she going to be able to maintain that and come back strong? Close field, neck and neck, and your C final here. Make some noise. Let's get these ladies into the wall. It's going to be Claire Hamula from Cal Poly winning your C final in a time of 59:42. Up next is our B final for the women's 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane number 1, Destiny Clemens. In lane 2, Lilia Blanco. In lane 3, Julia Larson. In lane 4, Paige Sugra. In lane 5, Madison Lowe. In lane 6, Rachel Fulton. In lane 7, Alyssa Bennett. And in lane 8, Olivia Hall. It's Paige Sugra out to an early lead in 27-2. Close race coming into the wall. It looks like it is going to be Paige Sugra from South Carolina taking your B final in a time of 57:77. Please welcome to the pool deck your championship final in event number 3, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane number 1 from San Jose State, Joyce Lynn. In lane number 2 from Michigan State, Allison Alguier. In lane number 3 from UC San Diego, Erin Swift. In lane number 4, your top qualifier from Texas A&M, Diana Kolb. In lane number 5 from Mizzou, Zoe Winter. In lane number 6 from UNC Wilmington, Rachel Jones. In lane number 7 from Cal Poly, Brooke Javer. And rounding out your championship final, swimming in lane number 8 from Arizona State, Ella Schlorholtz. This is your championship final in event number 3, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Your CCS and meet record in this event were set in 2019 in a time of 55.64 by Lindsay Engel. Your top qualifier came in with a time of 56.08. At the halfway mark, it's Diana Kolb out in 26.9. Zoe Winter and Joyce Lynn still in the hunt. Coming down to the last 15 yards, make some noise. Let's bring these ladies home. Anyone's race. Who's it gonna be? It is Diana Kolb turning it on in the final 5 yards, winning in a time of 56.28. Our next event will be event number 4, the men's 100-yard backstroke. This will be our C final. Swimming in lane number 1, Kaden Hibbert. In lane number 2, Jonah Reeves. In lane 3, Reed Johnson. In lane 4, Sam Lloyd. In lane 5, Evan Stuck. In lane 6, Chaz Shute. In lane 7, Chase Dillon. And in lane 8, Jaden Giuliano. Anyone's race in the middle of the pool. It's going to be Chaz Sweet taking your C final in a time of 50.7. This is your B final. If you're on the far side of the pool, let me hear you make some noise. If you're on the near side of the pool, let me hear you make some noise. Far side, let me hear you one more time. Near side, can you be louder? Let's give it up one more time for your B finalists here in the men's 100-yard backstroke. Swimmers, we're expecting about 2 minutes. We're reconnecting the board. Let's try one more time. Let's see if we can get that wave going. There we go, there we go. Keep it going, keep it going. Let's start it one more time, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our B final in event number 4, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane 1, Luke Webster. In lane 2, Brennan Muramatsu. In lane 3, Ryan Strothide. In lane 4, Joshua Bobby. In lane 6, Matthew Gurley. In lane 6, Joshua Pat. In lane 7, Logan Hall. And in lane 8, Garrison Cade. At the halfway mark, it's Josh Bobby out in front in 23.9. Everyone in this heat came in less than 0.4 of a second apart, and at the final turn, it looks like they're all neck and neck. Who's it gonna be in this final 15 yards? Your heat winner is in lane number 4, Josh Bobby, finishing at a time of 49.61. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pool deck, your championship final for event number 4, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Swimming in lane number 1 from Georgia Tech, Liam Long. In lane number 2 from the University of Kentucky, Nolan Lahman. In lane number 3 from Cal Poly, Scott Iannacone. In lane number 4, your top qualifier from UNC, Walker Davis. In lane number 5, also from Georgia Tech, Christian Smith. In lane number 6, also from UNC, James Benison. In lane number 7, from Florida State, James Riordan. And rounding out your championship final, swimming in lane number 8, from Texas A&M, Ephraim Soto. This is your championship final in event number 4, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Your CCS meet record was set this morning at a time of 46:13 by Walker Davis. The CCS national record was also set this morning in that same time by Walker Davis. And at the 50, Walker Davis is out in front. Is he going to beat his time from this morning? Coming down the stretch, it's going to be Walker Davis. Close race for second between lane 7, lane 8, and lane 6. And your unofficial winner out of lane number 4 is going to be Walker Davis. At this time, we'll take a brief pause to present the awards from events number 3 and 4. Once again, if you are in the top 3 in either of those events, please report to the awards podium. Here are your top 3 finishers from event number 3, the women's 100-yard backstroke. Finishing in 3rd place in a time of 57.71 from UC San Diego, it's Erin Swift. Finishing in 2nd place in a time of 56.82 from Mizzou, Zoe Winter. And your 2026 CCS National Champion in event number 3, the women's 100-yard backstroke, won in a time of 56.28 from Texas A&M, Diana Cole. Congratulations, swimmers. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 4, the men's 100-yard backstroke. Finishing in 3rd in a time of 49:51 from Texas A&M, Efrain Soto. In 2nd place, finishing in a time of 49:33 from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, James Bennison. And your 2026 national champion in event number 4 set a new CCS and national meet record, besting his own time from this morning, winning in 45:81, also from the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Walker Davis. Our next event in the competition pool will be event number 5, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. This will be your C final. Swimming in lane 1, Harper Brown. In lane 2, Amelie Klaas Udarbe. In lane 3, Ali Moch. In lane 4, Jane Umhofer. In lane 5, Emma Themes. In lane 6, Haley Garvey. In lane 7, Bryn Larson. And in lane 8, Rosalie Van Duysen. A tight race here. Swimmers nearly all even heading into the final turn. Neck and neck coming down the stretch in your C final here. Looks like it's going to be Emma Themes from ASU in lane 5. She is your unofficial winner of the C final. This is your B final for event number 5, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane number 1, Isabella Marem. In lane 2, Emma Cusimano. In lane 3, Karis Chen. In lane 4, Sierra Graves. In lane 5, Sydney Mulford. In lane 6, Carolina Norsorweski. In lane 7, Paige Simcoe. And in lane 8, Lainey Holden. Sydney Mulford, after the first half, off to an early lead. Is she going to maintain her lead coming down the final stretch? In lane 5. Looks like your unofficial winner was Sydney Mulford. Please welcome to the pool deck your championship final, event number 5, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane number 1 from Northwestern, Jessica Wang. Swimming in lane number 2 from the University of Utah, Lucy Johnson. Finishing in lane number 3. Swimming in lane number 3 from Grand Canyon, Isabella Parrish. Swimming in lane number 4 from the University of North Georgia, Megan Davis. In lane number 5 from Cal Poly, Malia Costa. In lane number 6 from Michigan, Megan Socha. In lane number 7 from the University of Utah, Maddie Harward. And swimming in lane number 8 from William and Mary, Katie Burns. This is your championship final for event number 5, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Four lanes to the pool breaststroke here. The CCS and meet record in this event was set in 2023 by Casey Venn in a time of 1:03:37. At the first 50, it's Megan Davis from the University of North Georgia ahead out in 29:1. If she comes back in something faster than 33, she'll hit a new CCS and meet record. Let's make some noise and get these swimmers into the wall. Your unofficial CCS national champion, finishing in a time that is a new national meet record, 1:02:33 from the University of North Georgia, Megan Davis. Our next event in the competition pool will be event number 6, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. This will be your C final. Swimming in lane number 1, Declan McCarthy. In lane number 2, Luke Dower. In lane 3, Michael Morea. In lane 4, Sean Conley. In lane 5, Matthew Sines. In lane 6, Connor Chan. In lane 7, Asker Hartvig. And in lane 8, Landon Plumley. At the halfway point, it's Luke Dower from Ohio State out in 25.6. These swimmers were all 57 this morning. Coming down the home stretch. It's anyone's race, lane 2 and lane 6. Who's it gonna be? It will be Luke Dower taking your C final in a time of 56.20. Up next is your B final of event number 6, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane 1, Lance Cockman. In lane 2, Pete Pogtragul. In lane 3, Liang Sun. In lane 4, Luke Cornwell Arquette. In lane 5, Maxwell Schoenfelder. In lane 6, Colton Allred. In lane 7, Camilo Vargas. And in lane 8, Jack Zamudio. At your halfway point, it's Jack Zamudio in lane number 8 from UNC Chapel Hill out to an early lead. All your swimmers between 26.2 and 27.0. Look out still in lane 8 for Jack Zamudio. The rest of the field's charging in these last 5 yards. Is he gonna hold on? Yes, he will. Jack Zamudio is gonna take your B final in a time of 56.49. Please welcome to the pool deck your championship final for event number 6, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Swimming in lane number 1, Dylan Delaney. In lane 2, from the University of Massachusetts, Jeff Gerber. In lane number 3, from Kent State, Richard Kurlich. Swimming in lane number 4, from Cal Poly, Alex Sable. Swimming in lane number 5, also from Cal Poly, Sam Sable. Swimming in lane number 6, from Cal Poly once again, Jackson Grusgol. In lane number 7, again from Cal Poly, Nathan Flesner. And swimming in lane number 8, also from Liberty, Malachi Caballero. This is your championship final for event number 6, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. The CCS and national meet record were both set in 2019 in a time of 54.01 by Jason Hansen. We have two brothers out in the middle of the pool from Cal Poly, Alex and Sam Sabold. Alex is currently in first, out in 24.6. If he comes back in 29 high, he'll have a new CCS record. Make some noise. Let's get these guys home. Are we going to see a new meet record? And your unofficial winner in lane number 3 from Kent State, setting a new CCS and national meet record time of 53:34. It's Richard Kurlich. At this time, please turn your attention over to the awards podium, where we will be presenting the awards for events number 5 and 6, the women's and men's 100-yard breaststroke. Here are your top 3 finishers from event number 5, the women's 100-yard breaststroke. Finishing in 3rd place in a time of 1:05.52 from Grand Canyon University, Isabella Parrish. Finishing in 2nd place in a time of 1:03.78 from Cal Poly, Malia Costa. And your national champion set a new College Club Swimming and National Championship meet record time in 1:02.33 from the University of North Georgia, Megan Davis. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 6, the men's 100-yard breaststroke. Finishing in 3rd place in a time of 53.82 from Cal Poly, it's Sam Sabold. In second place, finishing with a time of 53:39, also from Cal Poly, Alex Sable. And your 2026 national champion, winning in a time of 53:34 from Kent State, Richard Kurlich.
What? Ready to go? Yeah. All right. Up next, women's 50 freestyle C final. The fastest race in the sport of swimming. We got 6 heats on the way. First heat is this women's C final. And it'll go to Sheridan at lane 7 in 24:49.
Joining me now on the mic, you know him, you love him. Give it up for Kyle Sockwell.
I love y'all too. Up next, women's 50 freestyle B final. The 50 freestyle typically too close to call, maybe a slight edge in lane 3. That's Hannah Wynn, and she'll get it in 23:81, going sub 24 to win the B final. We've got something special on the line here in this next A final. The winner of this heat will get the opportunity, if they decide to compete in the special exhibition race tomorrow, just prior to the kickoff of finals with me. We'll see who wins it. Up next, women's 50 freestyle championship final. In lane 1, representing UW-Madison, Lisa Bennett. In 2, representing Cal Poly, Ella McCarran. In 3, representing Auburn University Club Swim, Anna Gavin. In 4, representing UVA Club Swimming, your top qualifier at prelims with a 23.70, Gabriella Belso. In 5, representing Virginia Tech Club Swim, Julia Simpson. In 6, representing Georgia Tech Swim Club, Rachel Fulton. In 7, representing Cal Poly, Melia Costa. And in lane 8, representing Auburn University Club Swim, Emily Connors. Women's 50 Freestyle Championship Final. Three swimmers sub-24 this morning. Leading the way is Belso in 4 at 23.70. But it's a clean slate in the women's 50 tonight. If you've got a lane, you got a chance to win a college club swimming national title. And take a look at lane 6, Rachel Fulton. She'll win it in 23.28. Second goes to Anna Gavin out of lane 3 in 23.52, and rounding out your top 3 out of lane 4, Gabriella Belsol takes bronze in 23.64. Greensboro, one more round of applause for Rachel Fulton.
Our next event in the competition pool will be event number 8, the men's 50-yard freestyle.
We got a tight race here in the C final, and a 20.59 from John Donovan will win it out of lane 3 as this entire C final goes sub 21, setting the tone for tonight's men's 50 free. Up next, men's 50 freestyle B final. Top of the pool looking good, but actually in lane 2, Carter Wool gets the win in 20.52. 1/100th ahead of Thomas Askew, who's at 20.58. And Paul Pocatragul takes third in 20.66 out of lane 7. Before we start this men's championship final, just like the women's championship final, something extra is on the line here. The winner of this men's 50 freestyle championship final will have the option to participate, as well as your women's champion, in an exhibition swim tomorrow just before finals. Up next, about to walk out your championship final in the men's 50 freestyle. In lane number 1, representing Arizona State Club Swim, Tucker Roth. In 2, representing UW-Madison, Gabe Pitson. In 3, representing Arizona Club Swimming, Scott Edmiston. Lane 4, representing UNC Club Swimming, your top qualifier out of the prelims with a 19.62, Walker Davis. In 6, representing Cal Poly Swim Club, Lucas Culver Collado. In 6, representing UNC Club Swimming, Everett Oler. In 7, representing Tufts Club Swim, Carter Lange. And in lane 8, rounding out your field from UNCW Swim Club, Briggs Cloutier.
This is your championship final for event number 8, the men's 50-yard freestyle.
Four of these athletes sub 20 in the prelims, and what a start from lane 4, Walker Davis. A great turn from Walker Davis as well as this field tries to run him down. He'll take the win in 19:28. As your top 4 once again all go sub 20. A 1978 for Lucas in 5, Scott in 3, a 1985, and a 1999 for Everett in 6. But smoking, dismantling, smashing the College Club Swimming meet record, 1928, one more time, Walker Davis.
And now, let's turn our attention over to the And now, here are your top three finishers from event number 7, the women's 50-yard freestyle. Finishing in third place in a time of 23:64 from the University of Virginia, Gabriella Belsel. Finishing in second place in a time of 23:52, representing Auburn, Anna Gavin. And your 2026 national champion in event number 7, the women's 50-yard freestyle, won this event in a time of 23:28 from Georgia Tech, Rachel Fulton. Congratulations, swimmers. And now, here are your top three finishers from event number 8, the men's 50-yard freestyle. Of special note, all three of these gentlemen set new CCS records, but of course we can only have one. Finishing in 1985 from Arizona, Scott Edmiston. Coming in second place in a time of 1978 from Cal Poly, Lucas Crother Collado. And your 2026 national champion in the 50-yard freestyle, won in a new CCS and national meet record time of 1928 from UNC Chapel Hill, Walker Davis. And as another reminder, both Rachel and Walker will have the opportunity to compete in a special exhibition relay tomorrow evening before the start of finals. Our next event in the competition pool will be event number 9, the women's 200-yard butterfly. The 200-yard butterfly for both women and men is being swum as a timed finals event. We have the 3 top-seeded heats swimming in finals tonight, but earlier this morning, your top time coming into tonight's finals was set by Maddie Reed in a time of 2:13.26. That is the time for these ladies to beat. After the first 50, it's Caitlin Fagan from Penn out in 28.9. Swimming in this heat 6, in lane 1, Rachel Warda. In lane 2, Jane Hummel. In lane 3, Allie Brenner. In lane 4, Ashley Sturchley. In lane 5, Caitlin Fagan. In lane 6, Eleni Archatinity. In lane 7, Lindsay Mangala. And in lane 8, Karina Schwalbach. At your halfway mark, it's still Caitlin Fagan out in 102. The rest of the field close behind her. She's got a couple ladies right on her tail, also at 102s. It's the middle of the pool, 4, 5, and 6. At the 150, it's still Caitlin Fagan. Is she gonna have what it takes to bring it home, or one of these ladies gonna be able to chase her down? Let's make some noise. They need it on this last 50 of a 2 fly. Coming down the stretch, it looks like it's still Caitlin Fagan. Is anyone gonna be able to pass her on this last 25? Caitlin Fagan is gonna be your Heat 6 winner, finishing in a time of 2:14.17. Heat 7. Swimming in lane 1, Audrey Munger. In lane 2, Maddie Tay. In lane 3, Isabel Seeley. In lane 4, Angelina Yu. In lane 5, Alexis Hoblet. In lane 6, Kate Reitz. In lane 7, Madison Loesch. And in lane 8, Madison Clements. Out ahead at the first 50, it's Angelina Yu from UCLA, out in 28.3. 3 women under 28 in that opening 50. Once again, the time to beat is still that 2:13.26 swum by Maddie Reed earlier this morning. At the halfway point, Alexis Hoblet has taken the lead from Grand Canyon, out in 101.5. Isabel Seeley and Angelina Yu right behind her. All right around 100. As we head into the last 50, here's Isabel Seeley in lane number 3, taking the lead from Florida State. Is she gonna be able to claim the win? Coming on strong here in this last 50. She swam a smart race. Is she gonna have what it takes on this last 25? Isabel Seeley, Alexis Hoblet battling it out in heat number 7. Coming down the stretch, it looks like it is gonna be Alexis Hoblet taking heat number 7 in a time of 2:13:01. Welcome to the pool deck, your fastest heat in event number 9, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Swimming in lane number 1, representing Penn, Kayla Nguyen. In lane number 2, from Colorado, Emma Baca. In lane number 3, from the University of Virginia, Brenna Burke. Your top qualifier in this event, entered in a time of 2:10:93 from Cal Poly, is Scarlett Kwan. Swimming in lane number 5, representing Emory, Clara Armstrong. In lane number 6, from Florida, Isabel Rasmussen. In lane number 7, also from Colorado, Charlotte Lundgren. And in lane number 8, from Alabama, Hannah Pointer. This is Heat 8 of the women's 200-yard butterfly. Once again, the top time coming into this championship final is 2:13:0. Both the CCS and national meet record were set in 2019 in a time of 2:04:74 by Tanja Kermsey. 2:13, once again, the time to beat here. Out fast in lane number 8 in 27:2 from Alabama, Hannah Pointer. She's out almost a full second ahead of the field. Is she going to be able to hang on to that lead? She's out ahead by about a body length. Lanes 7 and 5 fighting for second place. That's Charlotte Lundgren and Clara Armstrong. At your halfway point, though, it's still Hannah Pointer out in 59:2. Watch out for the rest of the field. Are they going to be able to make a move on Hannah Pointer? She is looking strong heading into the final 50. It's going to be a close battle for second and third between Clara Armstrong and Charlotte Lundgren. Let's make some noise. Get these swimmers home in the last 25 of this 200 butterfly. Hannah Pointer in lane 8, coming down the home stretch. Coming into the wall, it's anyone's race. Who's it gonna be? Your winner in lane number 5, finishing in 2:08.95, it's Clara Armstrong. The next event in the competition pool will be event number 10, the men's 200-yard butterfly. This will be Heat 5. Swimming in lane number 1, Aaron Hall. In lane number 3, Nicholas Moore. In lane number 4, Nathan Flesner. In lane number 5, Daniel Filipov. In lane 6, Jack Alleman. In lane number 7, Braden Savas. In lane 8, Dominic Gutierrez. Out in front after the first 50 from Texas A&M, it's Nathaniel Thomas. At the halfway point, it's lane number 5. Daniel Filipov. Out in 53.2. Your top time from the heats in this morning prelims was set at 150.2 by Josian Mazuko from Michigan. Heading into the final 50, it's still Daniel Filipov in lane 5. In second, in lane 7, it's Braden Savas. Is he going to be able to catch him on this last 25? It's looking like it's going to be lane number 7 taking this one, and it will. Braden Savas is going to take heat number 5 in a time of 1:53.26. Behind him, taking second in heat number 5, finishing in 1:54.21, Daniel Filipov. This is Heat 6. Swimming in this heat in lane 1, Gian Velasco. In lane 2, Benjamin Bizot. In lane 3, Joshua Pack. In lane 4, Gavin Tallman. In lane 5, Owen Linzo. In lane 6, Chandler Iyer. And in lane 8, Luke Renier. Out ahead at the first 50 is Chandler Iyer, out in 24.2. Josean Masuko's time of 150.2 is still the top time, even after that last heat. At the halfway point here, it's still Chandler Iyer with Gavin Tallman right behind him, 52.2 and 52.3. In third, lane 1, Gian Velasco. With a 50 left, this is going to be a dogfight of a two-fly between Gavin Tallman and Chandler Iyer. Who's going to have this last 50? Is anyone else going to be able to turn it on in this last 25? It looks like it's going to be lane number 4, Gavin Tallman taking heat number 6 in a time of 1:51.60. Welcome to the pool deck, your fastest heat of event number 10, the men's 200-yard butterfly. Swimming in lane number 1 from Liberty, Aiden Walter. In lane number 2 from UC San Diego, Itai Ben Yosef. In lane number 3 from Liberty, Charlie Houston. Your top qualifiers swimming in lane number 4 from Florida State, Marcus Sabo. In lane number 5 from Arizona State, Hugo Batchelor. In lane number 6 from Georgia Tech, Christian Smith. In lane number 7, also representing Liberty, Tristan Massey. And rounding out Heat 7, swimming in lane number 8 from UCI, it's Christopher Winan. This is heat number 7 of the men's 200-yard butterfly. Josean Masuko's time of 150.2 survived Heat 5. It survived Heat 6, but will it survive Heat 7? Four swimmers out, sub 25. Ahead at the first wall, it's Hugo Batchelor out in 24.2. At the halfway point, it's still Hugo Batchelor out in first. Aiden Walter right behind him. And Marcus Sabo rounding out your top 3. It's still Hugo Bachelor as we approach the final 50. Are any of these guys going to be able to take him down? Last 50 of the two fly. Who's got something left in the tank? It's lane 5, Hugo Bachelor. But is Marcus Sabo in lane 4 going to be able to take him down? There's stroke for stroke at the flags. Who's it going to be? It is Marcus Sabo winning this last heat in a time of 150.43. Your unofficial winner, however, swum this morning at prelims. Josian Masuko from Michigan, finishing a time of 150.2. He is going to be your 200 butterfly champion. Don't count out those prelim swims. Momentarily, we will be presenting the awards for events 9 and 10, the 200-yard butterfly. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 9, the women's 200-yard butterfly. Finishing in 3rd place with a time of 2:09.26 from Cal Poly, Scarlett Kwan. Finishing in 2nd place and a time of 2:09.15 from the University of Alabama, it's Hannah Pointer. And your 2026 national champion in event number 9, the women's 200-yard butterfly, won this event in a time of 2:08.95 from Emory, Clara Armstrong. Congratulations, swimmers. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 10, the men's 200-yard butterfly. Finishing in a time of 1:50.94 from Arizona State, Hugo Bachelor. Coming in 2nd place in a time of 1:50.43 from Florida State, it's Marcus Sabo. And your national champion in event number 10, the men's 200-yard butterfly, won in a swim this morning, finishing in 1:50.20 from Michigan, Josian Masuko. Congratulations, swimmers. May I have your attention, please? Would representatives from Auburn, Marquette, and LSU please come to the announcer stand? Once again, Auburn, Marquette, and LSU. Please send a representative from your team to the announcer stand. Thank you. Please welcome to the pool deck your top seeded heat in event number 11, the women's 4x100 yard medley relay. Swimming in lane number 1, Auburn. In lane number 2, UNC Chapel Hill. In lane number 3, Cal Poly. Your top seed swimming in lane number 4, Georgia Tech. In lane number 5, the University of Virginia. In lane number 6, Grand Canyon University. In lane number 7, UC San Diego. And rounding out your fastest seeded heat, swimming in lane number 8, it's NC State. This is your fastest seeded heat for event number 11, the women's 4x100 yard medley relay. This event is also a timed finals event, and your top time coming into this heat was set this morning at 4:00:89 by Florida State. The CCS and national meet record time were both set in 2025 by Cal Poly in a time of 3:54:37. Out ahead in 27.4 after the first 50 of this 100 back, UC San Diego. Close behind them in second is Cal Poly and Georgia Tech, rounding out your top 3. Let's make some noise for these swimmers heading into our first exchange. Down there in lane 7, it's UC San Diego who's going to be out ahead. 57.1, 100 back. In second, Georgia Tech, and third, Cal Poly, rounding out your top 3. Here we go, 100 yards of breaststroke. UC San Diego still out in front. Cal Poly and Tech trying to chase them down. Neck and neck, 1 and 2. Cal Poly has taken the lead over UC San Diego. The field is catching up to the leaders. This is gonna be a great back half of the 4x100 yard medley relay. Heading into the third exchange, it's Cal Poly out in front with Grand Canyon and UC San Diego in second and third. Cal Poly out ahead at the first 50 of the 100 fly. UC San Diego and Grand Canyon right on their heels, followed by UVA and Georgia Tech. It's gonna come down to the final freestyle leg. Who's gonna be able to shut it down in this 4x100 yard medley relay? Cal Poly and UC San Diego are still battling it out for your top two. The lead is now back with UC San Diego, Cal Poly in second, Grand Canyon behind them in third. Your top three all within a second heading into the 100 freestyle. UC San Diego out in seven, has about a body length lead heading into the final 50. 3:27.4. If they come back under 30, they're in record contention. Let's make some noise heading down the home stretch. UC San Diego and Cal Poly battling it out for your top spot. Heading into the wall, it is UC San Diego taking your fastest heat in a time of 3:56.14. Results are unofficial. Please welcome to the pool deck your fastest seated heat in event number 12, the men's 4x100 yard medley relay. Swimming in lane number 1, Liberty. In lane number 2, Cal Poly. In lane number 3, Purdue. Your top qualifier swimming in lane number 4, the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. In lane number 5, NC State. In lane number 6, the Ohio State University. In lane number 7, the University of Georgia. And rounding out your top seeded heat, swimming in lane number 8, Georgia Tech. This is your top seeded heat in event number 12, the men's 4 by 100 yard medley relay. The top time set this morning was from the University of Cincinnati in a time of 3:23:10. Once again, 3:23:10, the time to beat coming into tonight's final heat. At the first 50, it's UNC Chapel Hill out in 21:9. That's Walker Davis for UNC Chapel Hill, swimming this 100 back. Putting at least a body length on the field at this first exchange. UNC Chapel Hill out in 45:7. Is the rest of the field going to be able to make it up on the other three legs? That is an insane 100 back. Currently in the water, your breaststrokers. It's still UNC out in front. Cal Poly in second. And Liberty in third. There is going to be what looks like a potential DQ coming out of this heat, so results will be unofficial. UNC Chapel Hill still out ahead as the Flyers enter the water. It's UNC, Cal Poly, Ohio State, your top three heading into the butterfly leg of this relay. Here comes Cal Poly. It's UNC out in front, Cal Poly in second. Fight for third between NC State, Ohio State, and UGA. Here we go, final exchange. Freestylers are going to be entering the water. NC State still hanging on out in front. Cal Poly looking good in second. Super close race for third. Lane 7, Georgia. Lane 5, NC State. And lane 6, Ohio State, all still in the hunt for third. NC State now on to the final 50. Cal Poly behind them in second. And it's NC State and Georgia fighting for third. NC State looking strong coming into the last 25. Are they going to be able to hang on to third? Coming into the wall, it's going to be UNC Chapel Hill winning in a time of 3:13:25. Your unofficial champion, UNC Chapel Hill. We will now shift over back to the podium where we will present the awards from event 12 and 11, our 4x100 yard medley relays. Bear with us for just another few seconds as we look at the results for both relays. Once again, give us just a minute as we are finalizing results for the 4x100 yard medley relays. We are going to start these awards with event 12. We are going to start with the men in about 30 seconds. Top 3 teams of the men, please make your way over to the awards podium. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 12, the men's 4x100 yard medley relay. Finishing in 3rd place in a time of 3:20:55, club swimming at the University of Georgia. Your 2nd place finishers set a new CCS and national meet record time of 3:17:07. Cal Poly. And your national champions in event number 12 also set a better national meet record time of 3:13:25. Your national champion, the University of North Carolina. Would a representative from Liberty University please come to the announcer stand? Once again, would a representative from Liberty University please come to the announcer stand? Thank you. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 11, the women's 4x100-yard medley relay. Finishing in 3rd place in a time of 3:58.51, Grand Canyon University. Finishing in 2nd place with a time of 3:58.11, the University of Virginia. And your 2026 national champions in the women's 4x100-yard medley relay won in a time of 3:56.44, Cal Poly. Please welcome to the pool deck your fastest seeded heat in event number 13, the women's 400-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane number 1 from UCLA, Erin Nagel. In lane number 2 from Florida State, Adeline Lee. In lane number 3 from Michigan, Catherine Blake. Your top seed is in lane number 4 from Colorado, Emma Baca. In lane number 5 from Grand Canyon, Madison Lowe. In lane number 6 from Arizona, Naomi Sanchez Toscano. In lane number 7 from Michigan State, Allison Alguer. And rounding out your top seeded heat in lane number 8 from Tampa, Kate Whitholtz. This is your top seeded heat of event number 13, the women's 400-yard individual medley. Just like the previous 2 events, the 4IM is also a timed finals event. Coming into this top heat, the time to beat is 4:42.40, set by Scarlett Kwan from Cal Poly. The CCS national record in this event was set in 2025 by Catherine Blake in a time of 4:32.28. The national meet record was set back in 2015 by Melissa Andruzzi, and that time is 4:30.94. .400 IM, 100 yards fly, back, breast, then free. At the 100 fly, it's Catherine Blake out in 58.7. The 4IM is such a unique event. Everyone has different strengths. Everyone's going to surge at different points. These swimmers really have to swim their own races. Out in front, halfway through your backstroke leg, is still Catherine Blake from Michigan. Behind her in second is Allison Alguer. And in third, Adeline Lee. Approaching the halfway point at your 400-yard IM, it's still Catherine Blake, followed closely by Madison Logue and Allison Alguer. Anything can happen in this breaststroke leg. Let's make some noise. Let these swimmers hear it in this 100 breast. It is still Catherine Blake from Michigan out in front. Down at the far end of the pool, Allison Alguer is making a charge alongside Madison Logue in lane 5. 50 yards of breaststroke still to go. It's Catherine Blake, Allison Alguer, and Madison Logue still your top 3 in this heat. Heading into the freestyle, still Catherine Blake out in front, 3:23.60. Make some noise. All these swimmers are in the last 100 yards of this race. And Catherine Blake from Michigan coming down to her last 50 yards of freestyle. 32-1 there. If she comes back a little faster, she may have a shot at the record. Final 50 yards of the 400-yard IM. Close battle shaping up for second and third. Is anyone going to be able to squeeze in there? And your unofficial winner finishing in a time of 4:26.73 from Michigan, Catherine Blake. Behind her in second, finishing in a time of 4:36.24, Allison Alguer. And rounding out your top three, finishing in a time of 4:38.72, Madison Lowe. And now, welcome to the pool deck, your top-seeded heat in our final race of tonight's final session. The top-seeded heat in event number 14, the men's 400-yard individual medley. Swimming in lane number 1 from the Illini Swim Club, Tommy Eng. Swimming in lane number 2 from Liberty, Judah Frolic. In lane number 3 from the University of Virginia, Emmett Hanum. In lane number 4, your top qualifier from Arizona State, Hugo Batchelor. In lane number 5, also from Liberty, Byron Long. In lane number 6, from Cal Poly, Alex Sable. In lane number 7, representing Virginia Tech, Daniel Saunders. And rounding out your fastest seated heat in lane number 8 from Cal Poly, it's Camilo Vargas. This is your top seeded heat in event number 14, the men's 400-yard individual medley. Your top time swum earlier this morning was set at 3:57.89 by Ryan Altera from Georgia Tech. None of these men are seated below 4:06, so they're gonna have to drop some serious time. We'll be keeping a close eye on Ryan's time of 3:57.8. Out ahead at the 50 is Alex Sable from Cal Poly, out in 23.7 in this 100 fly. Anything can happen in a 4 IM. Everyone's strengths are different. Who's gonna be able to close it down at the end? Right now though, it's Alex Sable out in 51.2 after the 100 fly. Behind him, Camilo Vargas in lane 8, and rounding out your top 3, Byron Long, heading into this 100-yard back. It's still Alex Sable out in front in lane 6, followed by Camilo Vargas and Byron Long. Let's make some noise. This is the last 50, last 25 of the backstroke leg. Alex Sable still a couple body lengths out in front, neck and neck for second, third, and fourth. It's Hugo Batchelor, Byron Long, and Camilo Vargas as we head into the breaststroke, neck and neck for second. After a 50 breast, it is still Alex Sable out in front. 4 swimmers all vying for second. Byron Long, Alex Sable, Camilo Vargas, and Emmett Hanum creeping up from UVA. It is gonna be one heck of a race heading into the freestyle leg. We have Emmett Hanum, Hugo Batchelor, Byron Long, and Camilo Vargas down in lane 8, all right in line with each other heading into this 100-yard freestyle. Who is gonna have the legs to bring this race home? It is still Alex Sable out in front. He is on his final 50. Looks like he is poised to beat Ryan Altera's time. Let's see about these 3 gentlemen all battling it out for second. 50 to go. Hugo Batchelor. Sorry, Emmett Hanum, Hugo Batchelor, Byron Long, all fighting it out in the middle of the pool. And your unofficial winner in lane 6, winning in a time of 3:49.16 from Cal Poly, Alex Sable. Taking second at a time of 4:00:05 from UVA, Emmett Hanum. And rounding out your top 3, finishing in 4:00.5, Hugo Batchelor. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from our final event of the night, the 400-yard individual medley. For event number 13, on the women's side, finishing in a time of 4:38.72 from Grand Canyon University, Madison Lowe. Finishing in second place in a time of 4:36.24 from Michigan State, Allison Alguer. And your national champion set a new CCS national and national championship meet record time of 4:26.73 from Michigan, Catherine Blake. Congratulations, swimmers. And now, here are your top 3 finishers from event number 14, the men's 400-yard individual medley. Coming in third place in a time of 4:00.05 from the University of Virginia, Emmett Hodham. Your second place finisher got it done in the morning at prelims. He swam a time of 3:57.89, representing Georgia Tech, Ryan Altera. And your national champion set a new CCS and national meet record time of 3:49.16 from Cal Poly, Alex Sabold. And now, here are your top 5 teams at the end of day 1. Starting on the women's side, sitting in 5th place with 153 points, Michigan. In 4th place with 179 points, the University of Virginia. In 3rd place with 181 points, Georgia Tech. Currently sitting in 2nd place with 228 points, Grand Canyon University. And sitting atop the women's side with 305 points, Cal Poly. And now here are your top 5 teams at the end of day 1 on the men's side. Sitting in 5th place with 140 points, the University of Virginia. In 4th place with 165 points, Georgia Tech. In 3rd place with 227.5 points, Liberty. In second place on the men's side with 239 points, the University of North Carolina. And sitting atop the men's scores with 351 points, Cal Poly. And last but not least, here are your top 5 combined team scores at the end of day 1. Currently sitting in 5th place with 278 points, Grand Canyon. In 4th place with 319 points, the University of Virginia. In 3rd place with 343 points, the University of North Carolina. In 2nd place with 346 points, Georgia Tech. And in 1st place, as a combined team with 656 points, Cal Poly. Attention swimmers, you may pick up your medals in the ready room. Once again, if you won a medal tonight, you may pick it up in the ready room behind lane 8 of the finals pool. We wish everyone a safe travel getting home tonight, and we look forward to seeing you back at the GAC tomorrow. Warm-ups for our prelim session will start again at 7 a.m. Get home safe, have a good night, and see you tomorrow morning.